Okay, I think we are live. Let's get that shareable link. And of course, I forgot to post said link. Supernova is first. Supernova. Give yourself the customary but mandatory pat on the back. Do I look a little haggard? I feel a little haggard. I feel a little haggard. That's the nice thing about super short hair and glasses. You see, like, if I don't have my glasses on, you can see the bags under my eyes, and you know I'm tired. It's like, oh, that man, he looks worn. Like he just did a podcast last night and then woke up early to do a Nintendo Direct and make a thumbnail. But with the glasses, he looks ready. Smooth. So let's see here. Let's turn that on. So, any predictions? Because this kind of came out of left field for me. I'm hoping hard for something something related to a certain bounty hunter. Bounty huntress. Actually, I wish they'd call her a bounty huntress. That actually sounds pretty cool. I've never... Like, why is it... It's always... Like, I hear the term huntress in fiction, but never bounty huntress. I think it sounds kind of cool. Ah, bounty huntress sounds cool. If anyone's worthy of the term bounty huntress, it's Samus. I also got all of the tower ready, basically, except for the thumbnail. So, that's good. Man, having the coffin controller, Ammonite, if you're watching, you have saved me so much time. That bad, Mithril? I mean, if it's getting compared to toothpaste, that sounds pretty bad. Let's make sure I have volume up for this, although I might need to keep it low to not get copyright struck. I don't know. I don't know how this goes. I don't feel like this song. This I feel like. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Everyone should, in our time zone, should be awake. Ooh, that seems a bit loud. There we go. Much better. Hey, Lord of Hats, how you doing? Ah. I got it. Well, that does sound pretty bad. I don't know. I'm hoping for... I'm not expecting, but I'm hoping for Metroid Prime 4 news. I just want... Like, I'm not like, oh, the game's been announced. I just want to... Hey, guys. It's still happening. Just something like that. Like, my dream would be an announcement of, like, a follow-up to Metroid Dread. That'd be the real dream. If you had that would be très magnifique. I actually don't know what that means. I just heard it said. Am I setting a good example? We have no news to share Metroid Prime 4 either, but we're still working on it. Hey, I'll take it. Actually, that'd be a hilarious direct. What if, like, they got all the wrong developers to announce changes to other game series? Like, Sakurai comes on and he's like, here's your latest Fire Emblem news. And then Hideo Kojima just comes in and he's just like, so, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And everyone's like, what is happening? What is happening? Stop it. What is happening? It does sound like something Devolver would do, which is why Nintendo should do it. It'd be funny. Reggie comes on out of nowhere. Hey, gang. And you're just like, you don't even work here anymore. Nintendo needs to listen to me. I got some good ideas. Ah, jeez Louise. I got real good ideas. Like this, like, objectively, if that happened, that would be a fun direct. I need to send... Has anyone got the address for, Nintendo? Wait a minute. Anyone else seeing this line? I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. There we go. Fix that. Showed them. Be on your drive? What do you mean? I'm sorry. We don't do politics here, but them delaying Advance Wars forever just because a war broke out. Like, I don't mean, like, that sounds minimizing, but it feels like there's always war somewhere. I need my Advance Wars. Like, we're almost a year past the original date. Give me Advance Wars. Say, look, we didn't know one country would invade the other when we made this game. It's okay. It doesn't have the crispy new animations, Mithril. I need Advance Wars. All right. I need to see, like, Sam do it. I don't know. Like, we saw hers and I think Andy's and Max's, where it's like the camera like pans around them and I'm like, that looks so cool. That's like a Digimon intro. I need more of that. Yeah, that's right. I compare things to Digimon intros. What are you gonna do? Nothing. I need this. I need this game, and it needs to come out. Okay. We are 1 minute away. I am going to stop the music. All right. When it starts, let me know how the volume is relative to me. It'll need to be a little quieter than me. By definition. Man, 40 minutes. This is going to be pretty big. Also, buy Isapals, everyone. There's 8 left. Your boy's still in the red. Like that. Here we go. Oh, you guys are going to leave that up forever. Is the volume good? I suppose we should wait till we hear voices.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Okay.
4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds
Cobra.
to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one.
What the crap?
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon.
It's like a remake of like the original
In the years since, our world has been saved.
Fire Emblem or something.
But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
What am I looking at? Oh wait, this is that Kill La Kill, right? Okay. I don't know who confused you, but apparently you thought this was a gymnastics match. Oh, so you can summon Smash characters. Interesting.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war.
It means engage.
Fell dragon.
You're gonna make people get
I
married.
feel like I can almost remember.
Make them kiss.
I've had my eye on you.
The ring. Marth, right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
We already have what?
the time has come. Now, as one, emblem, engage!
Yeah, but now they're gonna get super married.
One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
Yeah, but not super married.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
Oh, you're trying. Dang it! This is just Rings of Power again. And then they're gonna summon the ring race. My goodness, this is out of control.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage.
I shouldn't have adjusted that.
In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
As far as collectibles go, that's pretty cool.
Please look forward.
I
to
have no
more
interest in
information
it,
about
but,
this game in the future.
The hair
Let's
looks
look at
incredibly
the first
stupid.
batch of headlines.
It takes two to tango. Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only
That was an astronaut,
Team
like
up and
baboon.
cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture
Watch
through
Donkey play this. It's
fantastical
hilarious
worlds
to
filled
watch
with
him play it.
challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
No, I
Cody
refuse.
and May return to normal.
I'm going to believe those
With a
were.
partner, of course.
I'm going to assume those were
launches
related
on the
comments.
Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm sorry, was that company's name
The
Blaze It?
story begins.
Is this Fatal Frame? Yep.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital.
Why are
in
they
search
always
of her
wearing
lost
weird
memories.
dresses? It looks like they're It looks like they're auditioning for the set of Card
Use
Captors.
the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame. Mask
Am I
of the
wrong
Eclipse
about the
launches
Card
for the
Captors
first time in
thing?
the West on Nintendo
Fatal Frame
Switch
looks like the
next year.
gritty reboot of Card Captors. I know I'm right on this.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pack
Oh,
for the
okay.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino. a
I don't
new
like
hero.
her.
She appears
She
to be,
is way too thin, and I understand it's because she's mechanical, but I don't like
complete
it.
her quest to have her join your party. Expand
I am
your options for
uncomfortable with
classes
how
and
thin
battle strategies.
all her extremities are.
Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in
And it's
consecutive
disgusting,
battles
Maddie.
against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits.
Now look, they made a dude shirtless.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3.
But I get it. It's supposed to be, she's supposed to be sort of like a wireframe. Like, that makes sense as for a robot person. I'm not, like, you know, she's an animatronic, but weird.
Drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this
I'm sorry,
3D
what?
platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves.
I
don over
don't-
30 fantastic cosmic costumes and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
It'll sell.
You're already
What?
fit? Box with familiar characters.
What?
like Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fist
What?
in battle mode. Or take on rivals in
Fist
boss battles.
of the
including
North Star
Dragon
boxing
Fitness
game?
Boxing. Fist of the North Star launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6
Fit
friends
of the
and
North Star,
frenemies in
man.
local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Looks kind of interesting.
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown.
Man, the new Star Fox is looking weird.
Adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner.
I don't know. I just think releasing a sequel to Star Fox Adventures is weird.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Well, stop that, Mithril.
New intel has arrived for these front mission remakes.
Front
4
mission?
remakes of 2 front mission games are
I don't know what that is.
In Front Mission 1 remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Vonzers in tactical turn-based combat.
Vonzers?
As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against.
Man, they're leaning hard into the
You can
German
also
words
test your
there.
mettle at the Colosseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes,
Bonzer?
and
Okay.
over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 remake launches on Nintendo
I've never
Switch
heard
this
of this.
November. Front Mission 2 remake.
Nope, it's
will launch on
Vonzers.
Nintendo
Look
Switch
at that.
next
So it
year.
was Vonzers. I was
In the
right.
future, a
Hashtag
remake of
Vonzers are
Front Mission
back.
3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
This is my house.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn.
Well, well, well.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish.
That's not flourishing. You
Befriend the
just let it
townsfolk while
grow.
you're out and about in the valley.
Okay, I don't know who that guy is, but you can't
Ready to
trust
meet
him.
Your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
How do you raise him to become a
An
supervillain?
especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
I don't trust it. If it doesn't let me raise the kid to be a supervillain, what even is it? Quit with your moon speak. That's a TV. What is it always about?
Post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a
I don't know
deserted
what it
island?
is about Splatoon characters, but I hate all their character designs.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join?
It hits me in this weird, uncanny valley that I do not like.
And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Now the gameplay looks
So,
cool.
Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island? As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, right. Octopus Traveler. There ain't no octopuses in this game.
Traveler series.
Oh, donkey.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed,
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need
Okay,
to
lift.
discover who I am.
I'm on a
Explore
boat.
a world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new
I
world?
think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own.
Not gonna lie, so far, fairly
Will their
disappointing.
journeys lead them? And
Hoping they got something for me coming up.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
Yes. Normally there's some meat at the early part for me as well.
Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria.
Oh, I played that on Fall Guys.
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer.
Operation
By
Fairy Tale
gathering resources
Farmstead.
and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you.
It's
restore
incredible
Azoria to
how-
its natural splendor.
How certain game types
Magical
somehow
Lights
always
in
get all
Fae
made
Farm,
at the same
launching
time.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
Like
spring
there's something
2023.
in the air that game devs are tapping
It's
into.
a musical blast from the past.
Is it?
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy
What?
series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through
What
the music.
is this?
In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today.
It's
on
at least
Nintendo eShop.
interesting. I have no
After the
interest
game's
in it,
launch,
but I'm
play
kind of...
DLC songs from the Saga series,
Of course.
Nier series, Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
Never heard of it somehow. I know there was the Kingdom Hearts one.
A cosmic adventure is just around
Hey,
the corner.
there you go, MLL.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids.
Still no
Let's
interest
dive
in it,
into
but...
exploration.
Oh, we're gonna get a
Freely
detailed
roam through
explanation.
all sorts
Darn.
of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
I don't like that.
Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles.
The locals
At
deserve
shops,
their
you can
troubles.
get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
I'm definitely
Pre-orders are
not
available
hip
now
with
on
kids, it's
Nintendo
true.
eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore
Season
peace
passes
between
need to
humans
die.
and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
There is a lot of weeb stuff so
Take a
far.
break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters,
Another farm sim.
among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster. Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus,
That person had a horn in the middle of their head, and everyone is awfully casual about it.
Spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Rune Factorio.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Vague.
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way. Pilot Wings 64. Mario Party.
Sorry, we have a superior version that's been released.
Mario Party 2.
Because it has a lot of
Mario
this.
Party 3.
Again, you released this. It's
Pokemon Stadium.
okay. That's good. Although
Pokemon Stadium 2. 1080 snowboarding. Excite Bike 64.
I forgot that existed.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits.
So far, it has been,
Nintendo
Rick.
Switch
I'm not gonna
Online
lie.
Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
Smash. Wow. Okay, I'm legitimately impressed they got this. Like, I still have no interest.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform
Unless they
for
change
100
your
types
control
of daily
scheme so that it
tasks,
controls like a
build
modern
progress,
shooter.
and deepen your relationships
I've tried
with
to
the
go back and
locals.
play
In
GoldenEye.
doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown.
Now, if it lets you remap the controls,
Various Daylight launches on
I think
Nintendo
they'll
Switch
I think the
later
game will be
today.
fine.
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines.
I mean, I know I made a Factorio joke, but
attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch
I,
on October 28th.
I didn't expect this.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in
And
this
her
2D
devil eyes.
exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in.
Literally.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch.
Is this an
spring
SCP?
2023.
Feels like an SCP.
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles.
That's not
And Diddy Kong,
exactly
a
what I
midfield
think of when I
speedster
think of
with
Pauline.
techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more gear and another stadium are being added. The second free update launches this month.
Yeah, a bit of mood whiplash.
The
How's it
fun
going, Moon
summer
Juice?
begins.
とある予感がした
More weeb?
どこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まるそんな予感が
When strange islands suddenly appear, Risa and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure.
I wanted it to land on the
Explore this vast
monster.
world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
Echo the Dolphin,
11
the anime
heroes from
RPG,
all
a
walks
bold
of
new
life will
direction.
Join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
行くよ
Oh my goodness, it is card captors.
Alchemist
I
of the
knew it.
End and the Secret Key.
I knew
launches
it.
On the Nintendo Switch system, February 24th, 2023. Wave 3 is on the way.
All right, let's get in.
Here's a sneak peek at two courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
I didn't realize they had a Christmas stage.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
That's just
Wave
one.
3 of the Mario Kart
Wait,
8 Deluxe.
what are
Booster
the other
Quest
ones?
Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added.
What is up with that building in the background? I know I'm supposed to be focusing on the golf, but that's a weird looking building,
Of
right?
course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
Not really up to me, Moon Juice, but I'm glad.
Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Okay.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today.
About the
including
Mario
some
movie?
news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second
Oh,
year at
right.
Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it.
Life force leaving
Pikmin Bloom is a
body.
smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together. All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin.
Don't get me
Pikmin
wrong,
are
the
all
AR
around you.
technology is cool, but
Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record
Arlo
of
is not going
locations
to be
you've visited.
pleased.
I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Should I sit up for this? Pikmin 4? Is Arlo going to be pleased? Looks like it. Arlo is going to freak. I have no interest. I have never liked the Pikmin games, but I'm happy for Arlo.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you.
He
very
loves
much, Mr.
Pikmin
Miyamoto.
far more than I do.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
All right.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
My goodness. That's not happening. That's not happening, Funky, so don't get your hopes up. We'll be hearing about other amiibo long before Sora, if we ever do. Okay, I need to turn this way down, because I am going to get copyright claimed. Yeah, I'm hosed. We'll just be removing this from the video.
You survived the season of death.
More weeb?
As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of
Another farm sim?
the season of death quietus continues.
Are we up to 4 farm sim games
to
announced for
destroy
this
Travel
thing?
the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause.
And then out of nowhere it became Final Fantasy.
Numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
We are only at 7 minutes left, and I have yet to see a single game I'm going to play.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
What? Why did that happen? I wasn't touching anything.
The first Bayonetta game. To fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta.
Like literally my mouse was on a screen below.
And another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on
Hate her hair.
A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch.
Oh wow, that's sooner than I thought it would be. My sister's gonna. My sister, just in time for Halloween. My sister's gonna be pleased. She's big into the Bayonetta series.
Gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who
Hey, the oldest sister reads Brandon Sanderson, so she's more of a nerd now than she used to be. Rain code.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency. Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence.
Amnesiac detective. I can't get over that.
Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery
Was she
phantoms
wearing
will
a
attempt to
barrel?
hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of
What?
Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
What
Launching
is
on Nintendo
this?
Switch system spring 2023.
Game looks insane.
Enter the village if you dare. The latest installment in the
Yeah, Phoenix
Resident
Wright.
Evil
New
series
Phoenix Wright looks
coming to
weird.
Nintendo Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face
That
the
guy
horrors
needs
of the village
dental
and its
work.
4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October
Hello,
28th.
Cloud.
You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will
Oh,
launch
that person needs to
December 2nd.
moisturize.
Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay. There's not much time left.
An action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
Is it?
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting.
Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
That Shifu game.
The classic arcade arcade shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I have never heard of
Fire
this.
different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the Endless Universe. But it's not as
What's
easy
the
as
Endless
it sounds.
Universe?
You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes.
I like the song.
Station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverrot is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood
My buddy
friend
Petreepko
in this
might like
beloved
this.
action RPG.
He got into the Tales
They'll meet
games.
allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment.
That is the world's
Priscilla.
tiniest
Other
lumberjack.
allies will also join the party.
Like that axe is as big as she
The
is.
fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance.
Oh, I saw that's
Tales of
Final
Symphonia
Destination of
Remastered
Smash 4.
begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
A lot of people thought he would be joining, yeah. I still think he's a good candidate. We don't have a dual sword user. I think you might be able to do something interesting with that. Maybe that's just me. Fall Guys Season 2, huh? What is this? What?
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
What?
One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition
DDD
to
looks
sword,
weird.
whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up close.
Robo Kirby.
It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
High stakes hot potato.
An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today.
I
on
really
Nintendo
hope that
eShop.
isn't your big announcement at the end here.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking
You're going to
forward
celebrate
to this
Kirby's
game.
30th anniversary, but not like Donkey
Thank
Kong.
you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Is that really it?
This next trailer will be
Okay.
our last announcement.
I was going to say,
Please
like,
take a look.
if that's your sizzle thing, oh dear. Oh no. Okay, figured to be Zelda. Not sure what I'm looking at though. Is that like supposed to be Zant or something? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. She blowing a horn? I'm not really that excited in it unless I find out they removed the inventory system, in which case I might be. I can at least appreciate it looks cool. Cool. Title reveal? Tears of the Kingdom. Or is it Tears of the Kingdom? Gotta be Tears, right? (5/12/23). Finally got a release date. Okay, well. That was certainly a direct. Of all the games of that I'm likely to play, I guess Shifu is probably the only one. Wow, that was a very disappointing direct. Very disappointing direct. Yeah, I have no interest in farming sim games whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, they didn't show anything with Legend of Zelda that makes me more likely to play that game. For me, I mean, it just all comes down. Is that inventory system still in there? Not inventory. Well, kind of. I didn't like the inventory system either, but not the inventory. What's the word I'm looking for? The durability system is the biggest problem for me personally. But yeah, that was very disappointing. Very disappointing. Now, there's a lot of announcements in there that I know are going to be big for a lot of people. I mean, the announcement of the release date for Bayonetta 3. Pikmin 4 is going to be huge for a lot of people. Yeah, and look, I didn't like Breath of the Wild. So, yeah, it's hard for me to get excited for almost anything that was in this. Like, I'm not sure what I was supposed to get excited for with this entire trailer. I guess they're expecting Pikmin 4, but I don't know. I've never liked the Pikmin games. Let me see. Pikmin game sales. My instincts tell me that Pikmin has never really taken too far off, but I could be wrong. Never sold better than 1.6 million according to this. Oh, a new Banjo. Okay, look. A new Banjo game getting announced, I would never expect. If that ever got announced, I would flip. Because my hope would be that they'd be like, yeah, we're going to go back more to Banjo instead of Banjo Tooie, and especially not what Nuts and Bolts was. Holy crap. Like even some of those announcements, like they didn't really show. They showed 2 tracks. They only showed 2 tracks for the course. I'm like, what? Why? Why would that do? Oh, it's always one game can make a difference, because look, let's be honest about my gaming habits. I don't play a large variety of games. Like, if you show me a bunch of games I have mild interest in, what you've shown me is a bunch of games I will never play. I only play games I'm super excited for. That's just how I game. I am not a variety gamer. And so, no, so a Banjo game definitely would have. Banjo's the one thing that I could see Microsoft maybe putting on the Switch for, I feel, obvious reasons, but still, they'd probably make it exclusive, at least for a while. But I'd still probably get to play that through the Game Pass, so I'd be okay with it. Because I would go get a Game Pass to play Banjo-Kazooie. I was really hoping for some Metroid news. Metroid news would have been good. Yeah, I mean, look, you guys have seen how many hours I play XCOM and Smash and these other games. I don't think there's a 0 chance, actually, Maddie. I don't think. No, at release, no. At release, no. But I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. Other stuff that could have made me excited. Maybe just some more out there announcements. I don't know. Nothing really seemed that shocking to me. I guess the opening Fire Emblem with Toothpaste Kid could have potentially excited me, but it's just that, I'm just not that interested in Fire Emblem. Mostly, I saw a lot of announcements that I don't think I don't think it's wrong for me to say that there are a lot of people who are very excited by today. Because they announced it for a lot of game series. They just didn't announce it for any of the game series I'm interested in. Yeah. For me, pretty disappointing. Yeah, and so it's just this one, it had a lot of announcements that were there for specific communities. And so there was a lot of, I'm happy for those people. Yeah, apparently we're all supposed to farm. Apparently that's what Nintendo wants. But no, yeah. For those who are like, wait, Splice didn't like Breath of the Wild, this is a topic we've rehashed a lot. And for those of you who are regulars, you're probably tired of me talking about it, so I won't really go into it. But yeah, I actually hated Breath of the Wild. It's not, I just didn't like it. I hated it, which was very disappointing because I expected to really like it. But basically all gameplay decisions they made just didn't jive with me. All the reasons that everyone else loves it are the reasons that I don't like it. And so it's just one of those things that it just did not work for me at all. Yeah, I wanted to really like it. I gave it a lot of chances because I just kept expecting to get past a wall. And even when I played it alone, because I thought maybe the problem is I'm playing it on stream. Even then, I still didn't like it. The durability system murders that game for me. All the inventory crap murders that game for me. Like there's a game that I like underneath all that, but I feel like I'm fighting menus the entire game. Which sucks because I then see like people like Donkey play the game who are just messing around with bombs and setting up, like, doing stuff with it's really objectively really good enemy AI system. And I wish I could enjoy it. The XCOM 3 is dead to me. But yeah. It also reminded me that I don't tend to do well with open world games. It's a fact I kind of forget often. I forget that often. Open world doesn't tend to be something that I'm super into. But yeah, so don't get me wrong, what we saw in the trailer today for it, that looks kind of cool. It's not having an episode. It's just getting ready for tonight, Dark Mega. No, it's just one of those things that I wish I could get more into it. I learned, like, for a lot of people, they're like, oh, I love that I can do anything. I've learned I kind of like my Zelda games on rails. I kind of like the more narrative focus of things like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. Turns out that's not the Zelda game for me. And that's okay. That's okay. I just really was hoping for a Metroid announcement, it seems. Or an out of nowhere Smash announcement. Yeah, it's just and that's what this man, I did not realize Pikmin has never sold more than 2 million. That's pretty bad. Oh wait, no, okay, here we go. Pikmin 3 Deluxe got over 2 million. That's good. Man, I did not realize it was that bad for Pikmin. Like, I would have at least expected one of them to get over 5 million. But, yeah. Then again, I'm a Metroid fan, so not like I can get on any high horse. Let's see. I now that I think about it, I doubt Metroid's done much better than Pikmin. Metroid game sales. Opinion on farming sims? I don't understand the appeal whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Baggins, he's played a ton of Stardew Valley, likes him. I don't get it. I don't see any appeal to farming sims at all. That's one of those, I just look at it and I'm just, what's the deal with that? Yeah, okay, I was right. Metroid is not much better than Pikmin. Metroid Dread sold 2.9. Metroid Prime sold 2.8. Metroid, the original, 2.7. So, Metroid, not much better than Pikmin. I guess I just thought Pikmin sold better for some reason. Secret dating simulator. Of course, Maddie. Well, no. So here's the thing. You should be making game series that sell 1 to 3 million. Like those are good wins of making, profit business-wise. Like this is something that Nintendo actually this is something that Nintendo understands a lot better than a lot of the AAA developers. Like, part of Activision Blizzard's problem is they know, like, they're just like, they only wanted to make the games that sold tens of millions and abandoned anything that was less than that. And you're just like, man, that's a problem, because these other smaller things, those are easy wins. You give it to a passionate developer, you get a little money here, a little money there, and it becomes the grease that keeps the wheels churning. It provides the variety that makes a console have appeal. And so there should be Pikmin 3s and Metroids and these smaller things. Like it's one of the reasons like they should be. You know what would have announced me, even though I've never played any of those games, had they announced some sort of F-Zero game. That would have been something that would have genuinely excited me, because it would have been holy crap. That series is getting something. There was just nothing surprised me in this direct. If it's just one of those things. I'd actually would argue with that, Fernando. I feel like the Xbox does operate like that. Microsoft has acquired a bunch of tiny studios and just lets them develop their games. I would definitely argue that. I would argue it a lot. Now, you're completely right on PlayStation. PlayStation wants to go big and go home. They've clearly made a decision that they want to make these sweeping, game-changing games. And there's something to be said for that. Fernando, go look at the number of tiny little studios that Microsoft has acquired, and I think you'll be surprised. Because by all accounts that I've read, that it seems like they really do let these studios just run themselves and release when they're ready. Yeah, but they're still tiny studios. Yeah, look, the Fire Emblem guy looks stupid. Let's be honest. Fire Emblem has had some goofy looking people as their protagonist, Corrin. But that's the goofiest looking character I've ever seen Fire Emblem spit out for a main character. What is up with the hair? What is up with that hair? Can't wait to play him in Smash Ultimate 2. He's going to be great. I'm certain of it. Holy crap. Metroid Other M didn't even sell 1 million units. Samus Returns didn't sell 1 million units. Sold less, but that makes sense to me. Federation Force didn't even crack 200,000. That's appropriate. Yes, Corn's feet are weird. It's because it's a really good game. It's a really good game. It'll probably hit 3 million by the time it's done, which will make it the first one to do it. I have a feeling Metroid Prime 4 is going to be big, though. I'm expecting at least 4 million in sales. But yeah, kind of a disappointing direct for me. Just nothing that caught my interest. The only thing that really caught my interest, that Shifu game, I was a little I'd like to know more about that game. That game I'd like to know a little more about. Oh, that reminds me, Gotham Knights. Its release date is coming up, I believe. And I will be able to play it on the PC. October 21st. I might be getting that. I'll have to see. I'm a little skeptical on it. It's been in development hell for a while. And Warner Brother Games Montreal is making it, not Rocksteady, so, you know. I'd like to just see... I'd like to see what their angle is. And then if I like the angle, I'll get it. Yeah, they made Arkham Origins. I'm fine with Arkham Origins. I actually liked Arkham Origins. It's funny this got brought up because Baggins and I were literally just talking about this because he's replaying the Arkham series. It misses a lot of small things, especially in the UI. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm a little intrigued. I mean, if memory serves me correct, Batgirl was fighting with Tone Fuzz, which that's just cool. like Electro Tone Fuzz, if memory serves me correct. And I'm like, okay, that's different. But yeah, we'll take a look at it, and we might be playing that. But, oh, that's right. Can we pre-order Persona 5 for the Switch yet? Will we ever get to pre-order it? No, not Strikers. Persona 5 Royal. No, I'm looking to see if I can pre-order it. Yes, trailers. We're looking. Nope, still can't get it for the stinking Switch. The game's like a month out now. When am I going to be able to freaking pre-order this? Ugh. Yeah, it's the Court of Owls stuff could be very interesting. It's just I have to see if they're going to be able to execute on it. But yeah. All right. I will see you all later today. We're going to be doing more Amiibo Raid Boss Tower. So if you haven't climbed that in a bit, Dark Mega, you should try and climb it. But yeah, until next time, stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions. Splice out.